welcome to another G-Dubs video, and this time we're in Vang, Vieng in Laos, sun setting in the backdrop, a few people doing the balloon rides, the parasailing. It's just an all-round naughty little place. We've been exploring here for the last 2 or 3 days, and I'm going to take you on a full 24-hour itinerary of all the best activities, what time of day to do them, so obviously the sunset spots, the sunrise spots, a little bit of balloon action, and of course the best places to eat, especially if you want to avoid nuts, and the best places to get some caffeine in the bones. We're staying at the most bog standard hotel. It does have a pool and stuff, so I'm not going to do a room tour. As usual, worked out £7 per person between me and Em for our own private room for the evening, so it's actually less for the 3 days here than it was the entirety at Lagoon Prabang. So that's one, I guess, positive to take from that. We got here via the train, the high-speed train, so you can get a 5-hour bus. We paid £20 per person to get on the high-speed train. It's like 43 minutes, something absolutely ridiculous to get here, so I would heavily advise doing that. Very similar to getting the high-speed train in Japan and other countries. Similar to that, as always, if you enjoy what you see, if I'm enticing you to come to these flair little countries, do yourself a favour, do me a favour, hit the button down below. Let's get cooking, baby. Xay Viewpoint, breathtaking way to start the day. Let me walk you through it. So we booked a little tuk-tuk, me and Em, to pick us up at 5 AM. Was he on time? Of course he wasn't, 25 minutes late. So when we got there, we were against the clock to get up there for sunrise. G-Dubs bolted up 11 minutes, 400 meters in elevation gain. It's a really difficult walk up, hike up, like parts of it you're semi-climbing, scrambling. It's bloody difficult. So yeah, definitely wear some proper trainers. For that 20,000 kip per person to get in, the person wasn't even there on the way up, so we just paid it on the way back down. But yeah, when you get to the top, you've got the bike, the iconic photos, obviously the JPEGs are absolutely flying into the system, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning. It's a little bit later sunrise than whatever the time is because of like the mountains, the way the sunrise is over them, but you got beautiful kind of red, yellows, amazing sort of sky, and then just before the sun comes up, you have all the balloons going up for sunrise. So you've got the sun coming over the mountain, you've got the balloons going up. It's just an absolutely top draw way to start the day. You know me, viewpoints, absolutely live and die for it, geographer at heart, collecting all that data. Couldn't recommend this enough. So yeah, we've just landed at the little blue lagoon spot now. I'll be taking you on that, but yeah, I'm just going to cue a few of these ruthless sunrise clips because it might actually be better than the ones in the Himalayas that we had a couple of weeks ago. Enjoy. Blue Lagoon 1, it's about a 2-minute drive from the viewpoint. I don't know what I was expecting, however, I've never seen as many fish and as many big ones in my entire life. I was expecting tropical oasis, which it technically is. Nice turquoise waters, a little bit of jungle vibes, sun coming through. We are first ones here as always. It's about 8 AM at the minute, but there are so many fish in the water. Me and Em were sat there like, oh, I don't know if we can go in. 2 people come up. Where were they from, Em? Like Spain, Germany, something like that. Straight in the water, swimming up and down. I'm still sat here melting. Em has been in the water, in fairness to her, braved it, boxed it off. Now she's trying to convince me to do the jump up behind me. 20,000 to get in, so yeah, what's that, like 75p? Insane value, but yeah, me and these fish. Why are there so many bloody fish? Maybe we'll get in, maybe we won't. If I don't, tell me I'm a wet bag in the comments.
I was already going to put you a wet bag. Get in! Not that bad. They're just little fishes.
Right, there's a fish in there. I'm going to try find him. He's as big as some of the nurse sharks we swam with. He's obviously eating something, otherwise he won't be that bloody big, so we'll see. There's now. Blue Lagoon 1, both did it in the end.
So good.
Yeah, it's one of them. Built up the confidence, / there's so much peer pressure. We had literally a viewing gallery of about 40 people in the end, and the pressure of them telling me I'm a wet bag.
It took you half an hour to get in.
Good things come to those that wait. Out of the 2, Viewpoint definitely better for me, but nice and refreshing. We need to go back, maybe get a little nap and go get some food while we're on and get back in the game, mate. But yeah, top draw, 75p, insane prices. Cheers now. once you've rested, recuperated, and got some food in the system, you want to go on a little long tailboat up and down the river, 160 Lao money. So that's what, about £6, £7, something like that. For 30 minutes, nice, tranquil, up and down the river, pretty shallow in different parts, to be honest. You go all the way up to the top where like the tubing part ends, and then you turn around and come all the way back to where you started, and all the way down you've got like the nice mountains backdrop. Yeah, for the whole view, you've got the sun setting over the top on the way back, depending on obviously what time of day you're knocking about going up and down there. But good value, good vibes, and then an absolute shed load of water buffaloes just cooling down, chilling, relaxing, taking in the scenery as well. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. What do you reckon, Em?
So good, really good.
Yeah, big fans of obviously everything that's going on there, and yeah, good value and stuff. It's just yeah, just a really little chill activity. Obviously, if you did want to fire up the tubing instead of few Biawaris, that is possible. However, Emma King is being sent up in an air balloon. I've not got the minerals to do that. I'm absolutely terrible with heights and stuff. So yeah, Em will be taking all footage for that, because it's definitely not for your boy. When you're exploring, getting up early, staying up late, getting some coffee, getting some caffeine, getting some Biawaris in the system, you need to make sure you're fueled up for the day. Bamboo Cafe is unbelievable. One, the lady there knows about allergies and stuff. Her son's actually allergic to olive oil, so very good for myself. And obviously, yeah, having a good awareness. So yeah, we got these like butter bowls, insane amounts of fresh fruit, veg, all that good stuff in there, and it's a really nice spot to watch all the people doing the balloon ride. So if you are going to go there, I would say like a late lunch or an early dinner is a good little spot. However, if you want to start the day well, getting some naughty, and I mean naughty, caffeine in the bones, Pull Mind Cafe. Lovely little spot. You've got the backdrop of all the jungle, the mountains and all the scenery, but their coffees are absolutely top drawer. Hot ones, ice ones, absolutely on point. And also their breakfasts are really good as well. I think probably, I'm not gonna say it's an English breakfast because it was like eggs, avocado, bacon, but probably the best rendition of that we've had so far. I love when the eggs are just a little bit runny still, nice crispy bacon and heavy amounts of avocado. So good that I literally got 2 breakfasts back to back. But yeah, absolutely banging. Get those both on the list, and yeah, you'll be set yourself up for an absolutely ruthless little day. Should you come to Vang Vieng in Laos, for me, it's an absolute must. I feel as if the place itself, the people, super friendly. We've really enjoyed our time, 1 in Vang Vieng, but 2 in Laos in general. Couldn't recommend it enough. Insane value. The only thing that I would say, like the balloon ride, obviously I didn't do it, Em did it, she absolutely loved it, thought it was brilliant, great scenery. There's 2 options on that. You can either do that in a city in Vang Vieng or in the mountains. So again, depends on what you want your backdrop and scenery to be. And of course, it goes without saying, it's not very budget friendly, $115. So if you are on a bit more of a tight budget, obviously Em did it for her birthday, then obviously don't do that. All the other things I think were really good value. We did obviously private taxis and stuff for the viewpoints, which was my personal highlight. Do you know what I mean? Getting up early, going, getting something achieved, getting to the top of a mountain and just watching an absolute ruthless sunrise. That's always going to be a highlight for me, or maybe a sunset, one of the two. Do you know what I mean? The private taxis here, $20 for half a day. I mean, you could haggle people down even more, but do you know what I mean? There's no need to do so when it's such good value. But yeah, couldn't speak highly enough. If you enjoyed what you see, please tune in for more. This is country number 6 or 7 of our trip around the entire world. So lots more content in the pipeline. We fly to Hanoi in Vietnam tomorrow. So yeah, get yourself subscribed, get yourself locked in to see what the chef and the king are absolutely whipping up. And I'll see you in the next one, baby.